What's up, good people? Welcome to Talking Tunes podcast. It's your girl, Lane. Listen, thank y'all for being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, downloading our episodes, sharing them with your friends. Rinse and repeat, okay? Listen,
Rinse and repeat.
I was
We're not gonna wash. We're not gonna wash. Rinse and repeat.
Okay,
Just rinse and repeat.
I just said rinse, because we're washing them right now. Rinse and repeat is coming later. But no, thank y'all for the support. Thanks for the love, the encouragement, and to those people who like to pull us to the side when they see us in the street, like, hey, I really enjoyed it. Can y'all comment on, because we do want to engage in conversation like on the platform, unless you're just shy, scared, or in the witness protection program, then we understand. But anyway, without further ado.
Wait, what? Wait a minute.
Because there's some people that might be watching and they like, say, I want to tell you I love your show. They don't want to say it online because, they don't need to be seen. You know what I mean? So I respect that too. We got some people in the witness protection program that might be watching this show and listening. We thank y'all for being here too. But y'all can comment on the page. I'm just playing. I'm King. It was a joke.
I'm in the witness protection.
You better not be in the witness protection program producing this show.
I'm hiding from some of my cousins.
Here you go. Watch. Here you go. He finished. I do it. That dude gonna be saying some wild.
Do I know? You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. All right. So King.
What?
Come on up in here because John is trying to start some stuff, and I am not. Not on today.
It's great. I love it. I ain't gonna lie.
He said I'm trying to.
Let me ask y'all something. Let me tell y'all something.
What?
Them affirmations work. Have y'all said your affirmations today?
I do.
You know what?
I do.
Listen to me. When I say all the opportunities that's been coming to me in a week of doing my affirmations.
Can y'all speak
How
some
long
over
does it
me?
take for you to start seeing the residual?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Of your affirmation.
I can't listen. I have no answer for you on that, but all I know within a week of me starting to do that, I do it anywhere from 3 to 6 times a day.
You know how prophetic your word is right now? Let me tell you how prophetic it is. You said in a week. How many days are in a week?
Oh my goodness.
You see?
Where did you get that hat? I want one.
Yeah.
Can y'all speak some of that?
Yeah.
Can y'all speak some of that over me?
But now I know what it means.
No, you have first. You know what? Here's what I believe. You got a lot of people when they see. I know it's gonna sound crazy when they see your affirmations working for you, right?
Yeah.
They say, "Oh, say it on me." You ain't the only person. You got to believe it yourself. You got to do it for you first.
That's right. Facts.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I legit. Y'all heard me say it. I said it on this show. It's over. It's done.
It is
7
finished.
years of hell I've been through. This hat might be prophetic. Wait a minute.
So that hat.
Wait a minute.
What can you tell us about the hat? Like
the hat, it's just it's a family line of some people I know, and it's
interesting.
It means completion.
That's my favorite number.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
it means
so for people who aren't watching, who are listening, he's wearing a black baseball cap with the number 7 on it.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm mentioning that. Good stuff, man.
But no, I do my affirmations, bro. Like my affirmation goes a little something like this: I am rich with money. I am rich with opportunity. I am rich with peace and happiness and good health.
Amen.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? That for me, and I believe that when I say that.
Oh yeah.
I believe it when I say that. And you remember now, if we say it for 21 days, we want to be in a multiple of 7.
Yeah.
Come on.
I need to be more intentional about it because, like this morning, I got up. I'm not gonna lie, my attitude needed a little adjusting, and I recognize it.
Only this morning.
This morning, yeah, this morning.
Wow.
Okay. I don't have an attitude. Okay. Around.
Don't leave her alone. Okay.
But I got them changed it. But anyways, back to you guys.
Good for you. No, because you got to. I wake up. I be having my mornings, man. I ain't gonna lie. I got to lay in the bed at least 45 minutes before I even get it together. Get up. You know what I'm saying? But my affirmations they're really working, and I'm grateful for the opportunities. I'm grateful for the. Like I said, I'm rich with money and opportunity. The opportunity comes so you can make the money. Listen, man, when I tell you I will not be poor. Poor is an anagram. Passed over opportunities repeatedly.
Oh.
Poor is the anagram?
Yeah. POUR is the anagram for passed over opportunities repeated. Is it anagram?
Wait.
That's not the
I
word.
don't know.
It is.
Acronym.
No,
Is it anagram? Acronym. My bad. I said
I mean, I don't know.
My fault. Acronym.
Okay.
No, it's all good.
That's my bad. But it's an acronym.
What did you say?
Passed over opportunities repeatedly. I would not be poor. I would not be poor. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about at this point, man. Like, shout out to Marcus Cole. He said something to me last week that blessed me. He said, man, he told me write the book. I'm gonna write a book.
I already know.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say the name of the book because my co-host, she don't like the name of my book. But whatever is getting written.
Can I tell y'all something really quick since we're talking about affirmations and I know you're gonna write the book. So speaking of writing the book, I actually wrote my second book that I wrote is called, it's actually a desktop journal, and it's called Design Your Day with Words. And it is based on affirmations. So I was coaching somebody who was going through a tough time, and every morning we'd get up at 6 and I would get on the phone with them and I would ask, what do you want to see today? What do we want the day to look like? So we started, writing it out. And then from there, I wrote this book. I actually need to bring that back to life. But so I do really believe in positive affirmations and speaking over yourself and design your day with words. Yeah.
Can I ask you something?
You sure can.
Lane.
What you got?
So you believe in affirmations now?
Oh, I always have.
Don't make me pull receipts. Are you saying you wasn't an affirmation type person?
No. What that meant is I wasn't doing it.
No. Give me I'm going to tell you what you said.
Oh, no, go ahead.
This is what you said.
No, okay, what did I say that you probably misinterpreted? But go ahead.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're still in the intro.
Yeah, we're still in the intro. I misinterpreted.
I mean, I don't know. Tell me what I said so I can.
Remember first episode, Montez, you remember this. And I said, I have some affirmations for myself this year. And you was like, you an affirmation person? I don't really believe in affirmations. I just believe in speaking over my life.
That's the same.
You don't remember that?
It's the same thing. I was probably doing
that. That's what I said.
It's the same.
And you was like, no, it's kind of not the same. And then I go, well, the Bible says so, man, think it so. And you was like, okay, I get it.
No, it's the same thing. I was probably just giving you a hard time. But I absolutely do that. I absolutely do that.
When you post this clip, go get that clip.
We need to get the other.
Oh, do we want to design some post clips? Because we can go there.
Listen.
We can absolutely go there.
I'm not ashamed of anything I've ever said.
We have archives that the public has not seen. Okay.
You should. Anyways. And again, I'm not ashamed of anything I've ever. Listen.
No.
You're going to pull a J. Cole. He like, I'm good now. I'm cool.
No, real talk though. I do believe
I'm not ashamed of anything I've ever said.
And I don't want you to be, but I do believe you should speak positively over yourself. The world does a good job of doing the opposite of that. So why not speak positive over yourself? I actually get sad when I see people paying more attention to the negative message and the rhetoric that they listen to, hone in on. And I see it on social media a lot. People going through, and I'm like, we got to be able to say something nice about yourself. You said it's a sad day when a dog don't wag his own tail.
It's a sad dog that won't wag his own tail.
Yeah. I mean, y'all take that how you want, but I do believe in positive affirmations. I do believe in speaking. I haven't always been good at it though. Real talk. I haven't always done that.
Montez, you good, though, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah.
You do the affirmations today? I'm on your ass. I'm gonna be on your ass. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and that was kind of my point in saying it, because I think that's we can hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
And that way, when you tell somebody what your goals are, or what you're wanting to accomplish, or just teaming up with people who will believe with you, I think it's very positive and it helps. Mm-hmm. And there's the accountability.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Because y'all are my accountability buddies.
We are. Forever.
Listen, y'all.
Forever.
I'm
Jay.
king. That's Lane.
The accountability.
That's Money Montez. We got the homie Max in the back. Like we always say about this time, welcome to the show.
God.
I know that word always gets them.
I
The
can't stand
accountability
that.
buddy. It's a South Park reference, man.
I think
I
about
love South Park.
Teletubbies when you say that word. You remember Teletubbies?
Nah, yeah, I do remember Teletubbies.
Yeah,
but no, it's. I got it from South Park, so credit to them. I do have a question to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I ran across this video. Obviously, all of us are always on social media, but I ran across this video with this lady who walked into a restaurant and ran into the. I think she was a Long Island medium.
The Long Island medium, yeah.
So first of all, I wanted to find out from you guys. Do you guys even believe in mediums? And if you do, do you have a favorite one, or do you not believe?
Watch this. Using Lane's, how you would usually do something. What's the definition of a medium?
Okay.
Oh, that's good. I mean, I'm gonna say this off the top of my head. I'm gonna say that it's someone who's able to speak into or talk to energies or the spirit realm. Yeah.
Stop it.
And the spirit realm. So I don't know what the exact definition is.
Do you have the definition, Lane? Can somebody find that definition?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly mediums. Deaf. Okay, so the intervening substance. Okay, hold on.
Jesus.
They got
Jesus.
Read. See?
Read.
A person through whom no, just playing.
Come on.
Others seek to communicate with the spirits of the dead. So, all right. That's
well, yeah, see, we can stop right there.
I'm gonna stop right there.
I don't want to say I don't believe in it because, we believe in prophets and things of that sort, right?
But are prophets contacting the dead? Is that what do y'all get that from the definition? It's just this communication between the dead and the alive? I mean,
I gotta be honest with you. I'm not scared or anything, but I don't want to talk to nobody who talks to the dead. I'm sorry.
I'm scared.
Man, Matt, watch this. Watch
Really?
this. Watch this.
They don't scare me.
This being Mother's Day week, right? I would give anything to talk to my mother. But if somebody that ain't my mama, start talking to me like my mama, we're gonna have a problem. I might say something. I'm like, man, look, look. So I can't say that I do believe 100% in them.
You know what's
and
funny?
I can't say I don't believe 100% in them.
That's exactly what happened in that video that I was telling you. This lady, so I'll tell you. So she was this black lady who walked into this it was like a sandwich shop, I think, or something like that, in New York. And the medium, she was this white lady, and so the white lady, she has this big New York accent, and she's asking, she's like, "There's somebody in here who your mom, you lost your mom. Whose mom's dead in this room?" She was just being very New York in the way she was approaching it.
Yeah.
And so it's caught her off guard. But she ended up telling her, she says, your mom was a very big person of faith, and she's saying that you need to go back to church. And the lady was like, it's exactly what my mom would say. And she ended up going back to church because she's like, there's one thing about my mama, she don't play. And so she went back to church. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna that one. If that happened to me, yeah, okay. I would be all the way. I would be all the way messed up.
What do you do then? Who are you gonna argue with? You know what I'm saying?
If somebody, let me put myself. I'm out in public. This person don't know me.
Ooh.
And this lady said someone's mother is coming from the other side. And your mother is, and she look at me and say, your mom was very, and you need to go back to church. Huh? I'm going to church then. That moment.
Which one is open?
Ain't no coming. Well, I'm going to go do I need to go to a certain church?
Right.
No, you know what? I'm lying though, because I'm kind of a skeptic when it comes to stuff like that.
Like, which one?
Yeah. What else she say? Give me something else.
What she sound like?
What you got? Because that's a very broad statement.
Right. I can't do it.
Give me something else, because most black people go to church, grew up in church. Most of them not.
So that's exactly why would she think that you don't go if most black people do go?
Exactly.
That's why I wouldn't even question it. I mean, first of all,
but I still need to know. Give me some more. I'm kind of skeptical of all that. So far as me, and to answer your question, do I believe wholeheartedly? Yeah. Do I think it's possible? I believe anything is possible because so much stuff has happened.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know that I believe 100%. I would definitely have to. Most people, you know what I said? People say, "Oh, do you believe in demons?" Yeah, because I done been in churches and I done seen it.
Right.
Yeah.
A few
Like
of them are pastors.
Like,
I'm just
watch
kidding.
this.
That's a
No. I'm. Hold on. Real talking. We're gonna move on to that. We're gonna go to that.
Oh,
The illest thing I've ever seen in church.
oh God.
This lady was sitting 2 rows from the front of the church. It looked like somebody picked this woman up and just threw her up to the front of the church.
Oof. I've seen that before.
From the second row.
Yeah, I've seen that.
She didn't jump up. This is an older lady. Something like somebody picked her up and just threw her.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh Lord. And you know, this when we were little, they put the Bible in the kids' hands, or they get the church kids out of church, and you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that I can believe in that.
Isn't that called calisthenics?
Bruh, you know what, bruh? You see what I'm saying, y'all?
Still here.
Montez be on some goofy. Listen,
I think he wants to do stand up. Like he's just like
he should.
He should just
definitely. That dude should definitely be a stand up comedian. I agree with you 100%, Lane.
I'll be laughing at my own jokes if nobody else laughs. I'll just laugh at my own jokes.
You would definitely entertain yourself.
He need a bunch of drunk people.
That'll be my audience. Don't you come in here with that on drink.
Come on, drunks. Listen, be entertained.
Yeah, no, I've seen that kind of stuff too in church before. Like, I've seen some crazy stuff, bro, in church.
I got to tell you about something that I saw one time, and it's funny because King was there, but he didn't know that this had happened. So we were we were at this church. I'm not gonna say the name because I know the pastors.
Right.
And I'm sitting on the edge. They have pews. It's an old school church. In fact, it's an iconic church in the hood. So I'm sitting like in the first. I'm on the edge of the pew. They decided to go into some laying of the hands situation. And all I remember, and I will never forget this person was in a wheelchair and they were coming up. And by the time they made it to where I was, let's just say I was like 7, 8 rows back, pews or whatever. By the time they made it to where I was seated, I looked over at them, they looked at me, and the tongue came out like a serpent and was doing this.
I remember you saying that years ago.
I
remember the church we was at. I know you talking about.
That has never left me. It has never left me, and I was like,
the person's tongue. So the person's tongue came out like
they were like a serpent.
See, I've seen a person like with their hands by their side. This was at a woman's retreat.
Ooh,
with their hands by their side, so that she wasn't crawling, nothing like that, and just slithered her way underneath the pulpit area.
See,
because there was like a space there where you could go under, and I don't know how she did it. I mean, I know how she did it, but I've seen that kind of stuff.
What else we got? Come on, man.
Come on, Jesus.
Oh, here's a good one. I saw a lady. This is when I used to live in Santa Fe. So Santa Fe is very big in witchcraft, and so people would always walk in the church that were possessed, always, and the pastor would just like immediately when somebody walked in with something, it was a routine because this almost happened like on a weekly basis.
Oh my goodness!
I remember this lady coming up to the front. He called her up to the front, and she was doing, you know, how they start doing their thing. She threw up, and when she vomited, there was a black spider that came out and was alive on top of her vomit. That was
her house is just dirty. Her house is just dirty. And the spider.
I'm not gonna,
she ate the spider.
I'm not gonna be able to.
She ate the spider.
I'm just not gonna.
So the question is, do you believe in mediums? And then who was your favorite? Do you have a favorite? Do you guys have a favorite?
Do you not just hear me say one. I don't know that
No, you don't have
Holy
one?
Spirit. I'm
gonna get this nigga off my show.
And Holy Spirit ain't contacting no dead, okay? But no, I don't. No judgment.
So you believe in ghosts?
No judgment.
The only ghost you believe in is the Holy Ghost.
Holy. But no judgment to people who, let me finish, who do believe in that, because I know people who do. And if that's what you do, you do. We all have access.
I think I do.
Huh?
I think I do believe in.
You believe in what?
In mediums. I think people can talk to spirits and you know, they call them energies, whatever. But I think there are people that can talk to, that are sensitive that way.
That doesn't scare
Like
you?
my one of my favorite people that I like to watch is Tyler. I think it's Tyler Henry is his name.
I've seen
But he
him
has
before.
his own show on Netflix. He always comes across very like if he makes it a point. He's not talking. He doesn't want to talk to like negative, and he's not going to convey negative anything. So he's not doing that. So he keeps it very positive, and I like it. I like that he communicates and gives the messages because it's always very heartfelt to
Boy,
to people.
King is
No?
no, we don't care.
Oh, okay.
We don't care. I don't care at all.
Oh God!
At all.
People
At all.
people do be accessing
Listen,
stuff,
y'all be
but
great.
No, thank you.
Listen, I don't knock
Uh-huh.
nobody who believe,
Me neither.
but whatever.
It's
What
just
I
not
do
for me.
believe in. Okay, I can't say that. That ain't got nothing to do. Oh, listen.
What do you believe
King is
in?
over there holding back. He's like,
What do you believe in?
Yeah.
What
I
do you believe in?
oh,
I do believe in people hushing and shutting up.
shut what they called up. I already know.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know what you're thinking.
I do believe in that. That I
So
believe
what
in.
happened with that, man?
What we,
You talking about the
So
pastor?
yes, what happened with that? There's that story that
I
came
think it's great.
on
I think it's the
social
greatest thing
media.
on the planet.
This
for
Thought
a
it was
pastor to tell someone who is worshiping God to
Listen,
be quiet.
was she worshiping God?
Was she though?
Was she?
Were you louder than everybody in?
Maybe
like
I
you
mean,
yet-
have
Oh,
you
wow,
ever
bro.
been in the spirit?
Oh.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Did-
both of you.
But does it sound like that though? Is that?
Well, how? I mean, I think it's gonna have a lot of sounds. I think it's gonna have a lot of looks. It's not a cookie cutter. It's a different
absolutely.
experience for every single person.
Absolutely.
So maybe I think she was in the spirit, and I think she was enjoying herself.
Let me tell you.
Shut
Let me
up.
tell you what confuses. Let me tell you what messed me up about that whole thing. It's because
What?
I have this really bad habit of immediately going to the comment section on posts.
Oh, me too.
And so
that's where I get my life or my death.
Right. So when I saw somebody say, "Y'all stop getting mad. She do this at the church every week," I was like, "Well, there it is."
And then there's that
And
one.
then
Yeah.
I get why he told her to hush. And if that's the case, you know what I mean? We should go visit their church on Sunday and see
See if she does it again.
Yeah, see if she
Listen,
there.
you talking about dying laughing, bro, like that? Like I can't. But see, here's my. When I saw it,
What?
you got people are offended. He shouldn't tell her to hush because she's in worship and shut
I
up.
saw those
you
comments
hush
too. Everybody hush.
You hush.
I literally just said that. So you,
like you shut up. Shut up all
I
the
guess,
way
yeah.
up. The greatest part for me is when he starts singing, not him singing, no disrespect, but not him singing. It's because that was ooh,
What song was he
That was
singing? I gotta.
it doesn't matter. That was a tough note. That was a tough note.
that's his
was a
point.
tough note.
Was it tough
note.
praise? Hold on. I need.
It was
Listen, it was a tough note, but when that man turned
That wasn't
around,
total. It was 25%.
when that man turned around and said, because he warned her. Then he warned her because he said, shh, shh, shh.
Yeah.
And she,
Wait.
loud. She was out there.
Wait. Did she keep going?
Like that goat.
Did she go?
After he said shush,
She kept going.
He said shh, shh, shh. It's kind of getting what's the word? I don't know. It's kind of getting calm, or the word.
It's getting
The Holy Spirit is in there. It's calm. It's a
quietness.
and so everybody and she
Stillness.
he talking about shh.
That is not how she sounded.
But for me, that's how it sounded like to me.
All right.
Because for him to go over there and say, "Hey, touch her,"
He came up all out of his little spiritualness.
Listen, the touch her.
Touch her.
So she'll know who we talking to.
Her.
Yeah.
Oh, that was absolutely great.
Yeah,
That was great.
he went.
I thought it was.
I got one worse for y'all. This is a bad thing that happened.
What?
Did you see the video? Did you see the video of the guy who he went in the church and pointed the pistol at the pastor and
Oh,
preaching?
my
I just saw
gosh.
that. What in the world?
Yeah.
And
He got tackled too.
but the gun didn't
Boy, this
fire.
Good old tackle.
The gun did not go off because he definitely hit that boy.
Yep. He was like point blank, like he was right there in front of him. Yeah.
Man.
Taylor, hold on. I'm gonna tell you what's funny though.
What?
me tell you what's funny.
No.
For
Too
me,
bad he didn't
is-
walk into the church where she was shouting.
Listen,
like
because
that.
she was up there yelling, right? But when he said,
Yeah.
hold up, when he said touch her, did you see how she gradually faded that fader down?
Talk-
He said, touch her. Hush.
Talking about
Hush.
spirit.
It's apparent she do that every week,
She
though.
edited her praise.
Listen.
She edited
Them
She
that.
said, "I'm going to
people
fade
at
up
that
out
church
of
was
here."
sick of her. They were sick of her. She do that all the time.
Oh,
She did it all the
God.
time. She had to have done that all the time because he like, they knew who he talking to.
I've seen
Touch her.
somebody do that before in church every
Touch
Like
her.
all the
Sunday.
time.
No,
That is the greatest thing on the planet.
every Sunday.
Yeah.
Same testimony.
But you know what? I'll be honest. Like, I think that's another part of the church that it reminds you gotta praise too, man. You gotta get your worship on. You can't let just one person be doing the job. We all came here for that.
So what?
I'm just saying.
So you gonna be hollering and goating and whatnot?
I'm not playing with him.
What?
I'm not playing with him. I'm not playing with him. I'm not playing with him. Today I am not in the mood to be suckered in by John's foolishness.
We're gonna call him John the stand-up.
Yeah, because I'm not fooling with
John
him.
the stand-up.
I am
It
not.
reminds me. Y'all remember that video with Kim Burrell where she did the same thing?
Oh God. There's been a couple of them, and I don't need.
I mean, this last one, she stayed going viral. I don't know how
Listen,
many times
greatest.
she gonna
Let me
keep
tell you
going
something.
viral.
Wait.
And I love.
Now, here's
Kim,
what I will
first of
say.
all.
I love Kim too. Here's what I will say. Just because y'all in that pulpit and in that podium don't mean y'all can talk to people any type of way y'all want to.
Fact.
Because had that been that dude that just pulled that pistol out on that
Man.
preacher like we was just saying.
You know what I think happened? I think that guy that pulled the pistol, he was probably one of those worshipers that got told to shut up. I think that's what it was. So he said, if I got to shut up, so do you.
Y'all do not listen to John. Don't
That's what
laugh
that
at
was.
him. Do not laugh at him because this dude here is too. Oh,
I
boy,
think
I'm
that's
not
what it was.
playing
He was
with
a
you, dog.
worshiper, man.
Take it today.
These
playing
worshipers
with
take
you,
their
dog.
worship serious, bro.
God help me.
Nah,
Like, don't
man,
mess
y'all
with their worship.
Here's what I will say. Everybody just gotta.
That is crazy, John.
And I ain't gonna, because again, I don't want to make this episode about a church because I don't want nobody to feel like, oh, yo, they just want to beat down on the church.
No,
Not doing any of
church.
that.
I love
Okay,
church.
that is not that. I'm just saying some of this stuff is the funniest stuff I've ever
It
seen
is.
in the planet.
Mhm.
Kim Burrell telling that lady to hush. Oh, listen.
It was. She said I'm
Maybe
being
somebody
used by God's using me right now, or something like that.
Let me tell y'all the funniest thing
What's
ever happened to
that?
me. A situation like that, right?
I love you, Kim.
I was at this church, right? This chick was singing.
Mhm.
And the music director, the minister music, the worship pastor, he's giving her cues in her ears.
To Kim?
No, not Kim.
Oh,
I was at this church. This is what I seen this happen. I was at this church. This dude was giving this lady, because she was singing. She was like she was singing. She was,
What is this?
and I got the headphones on in the back, right?
Oh God.
And so I can hear the talkback mic from the keyboard position.
Oh no.
And when that man said, move on, move on, move on, move on, move on, he just kept saying, move on, move on.
What?
And
She
wouldn't.
looked and kept going.
Oh
And she said, this is my worship to God. I was like, oh.
Oh my.
I would have taken that fader would have been just.
Hey,
Hey, we fade.
listen.
We fade and mute.
I ain't fade nothing. Let the show happen where it is, man. Like I'm so sick of people. Look,
That's like
stop.
John's
Listen, that
stand up.
you know what's crazy to me? Like it's crazy because everybody wants everything to be okay. We want to make it cool. We want to make nah. It is what it is. We out here. This is what people doing.
It be happening.
And sometimes, like even in conversations, right? Like take us.
Yeah. This is
We're
us.
not going to agree on. We're not going to agree on everything.
Mm-mm.
That's what makes for a great conversation.
Absolutely.
You dig what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's what makes for a great. Listen, tell me that don't make for a great show. You at church in worship, and all you hear is. And you look back there, you see chairs moving and people falling over chairs. And listen, it's a whole fight going on in there, cuz. You just in there in your worship, just and all of a sudden you get off me.
Oh. Has that ever happened to you? Like,
I need makeup.
What?
Eyelashes about to come off.
where you're in a
Ooh.
situation where somebody gets in a fight or you get in a fight like that
Oh God.
Well,
at church
I've gotten in a fight at church a couple times.
in the middle of worship while you're playing.
Not while I was playing,
I've
but
seen one
no.
before church started.
Oh my God.
My
Before
brother.
church. Was that? Oh,
I was like, oh my God, what are we doing?
I mean,
that happened to me during worship with you. All remember Nathan and Gabriel?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Y'all got into a fight.
They was fighting.
They were. All I heard was all I heard was a drumstick just whack somebody. And
They was fighting each other.
Yo, when I tell you they Nathan threw his face down and started like they were punching each other. They were fist fighting in the middle of worship.
Oh, help me.
Listen.
Like all the ladies had their hands raised, crying and praising the Lord, and I'm sitting there playing keys and singing, and they're behind me playing on drums and bass. And I think Nathan like tapped Gabriel by accident.
Oh no.
Gabriel
Well, they
took
got
the drumstick.
there's some cold names right there, though. Nathan and Gabriel. Like,
Listen,
Jesus
some
Christ.
angels.
Gabriel took the drumstick and hit Nathan, and then it was a disaster after
Oh,
that.
my God.
Now the illest thing I've I don't remember this. I don't remember the story of my sister. I ain't fighting nobody
Well-
before, sir. I don't know what she talking about.
I-
What happened? What I do?
So here's what I can say is we were.
Oh, when you were talking about him getting in a fight.
Yes, I was trying to.
Oh my God. I thought you were okay, go ahead.
So we were standing in the aisle of this church, and I can't even remember the name of the church. We were opening up for John P. Key.
Why
And
is his head down?
Okay,
Why is your
stop.
head down?
All right.
Why is your head down?
Enough. All right.
and that's why I didn't tell you who I was
Yeah,
talking about.
All right. Yeah, no.
Unknown caller.
What
What's
happened?
that? Oh,
Who phone ringing?
Not mine.
that's mine.
Said producer.
All right.
It's all good. It's all good.
We are
Listen
live.
though.
My fault, y'all.
Here's what
Oh,
like
that's so funny.
it like what I remember doing it was a dude. They was in church. Somebody was singing. Somebody was in the church singing, and a dude said something fly to me outside, and he said something fly to me. Said something fly to my son's mother, which you know what I'm saying.
Mm.
And he gonna walk in church like he just gonna say what he gonna say and walk in the church like,
Wipe yourself
What?
off.
yeah, boy, please. And let me tell you something. When I say I walked in there, it was a choir up singing. I walked in, hit that nigga back of his head.
2-piece.
Bye.
You see him a 2-piece in church?
Say, man, you know how your mama say, I'm gonna get you where you act up at.
Yep. Oh man.
Yeah, that's what's wrong
And
with
what
people.
happened?
Oh, it was going. No, I think it really shocked him because didn't too much happen. People started grabbing me and pulling me back because I'm like, I started it. Yeah, I definitely started it.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
those were the
And finished it.
days.
And finished it. You know what I mean?
Started
All
it.
right.
But,
You
see,
just bunked
but
it.
I think that's the thing though. A lot of people aren't getting checked in church
Checked in church. God,
because sometimes you be out of you out of order.
out of order.
Mhm.
What are you yelling for? It's a flow going on. This preacher's,
Mhm,
you know,
mhm.
whether he's real or fake, however people, he's a fake, whatever. The flow is going. You tell him you can't contain yourself.
Yeah.
You just gotta holler over him.
I wonder if this lady's like how many years has she been in church? That's what I would first want
It
to know.
don't matter because she ain't gonna be
No, it
there
does
this
matter,
coming
but-
Sunday.
We gonna
No,
go see.
She ain't gonna be there this Sunday. I know
We
that.
gonna go see. She done banned
She done
herself
went
from
viral,
church.
boy.
Because I think when you first like get into church, you're gonna do stuff like that.
Super
it's
emotional or whatever.
She was in
Yeah.
bro. She was in the
Yeah.
choir. She was in the choir stand.
But that doesn't mean she didn't just start.
She-
She could have just started going to church for a year. Her relationship with God is new, is fresh, and she's experiencing it the way she
I don't
does.
hear that. Shut up. Hush.
I'm just saying.
That's
I don't know.
what the pastor
What
told
are the
her.
facts?
Hush.
He said,
You know?
touch her. Touch her.
Touch
That's the part that
Touch.
tickled you the most. That touch her.
Listen, the fact that for me, what tickled me the most was when he legit, hey,
Mhm.
touch her.
Oh my God.
So she can't be so caught up in the spirit thing. She don't hear no,
Yeah.
you're not talking to me. I'm caught up in
What's the
spirit.
difference in between that and Kim Burrell calling out that lady? Why are you a little softer with him and not why don't you give Kim Burrell that same grace?
Oh, is that grace that you feel like he's giving the situation?
I feel like
giving.
You think they giving him a pass?
I think you're giving the guy the pastor grace, but you're not giving that much grace to Kim Burrell.
Hey man, don't put me on the spot like that, bro. Because you
No,
know
you said it on our
fool
other
with Kim.
episode.
I fool with Kim.
No,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
all love Kim. I understand that, but that's not
At
that's not the
principle. I
question.
see what you're saying. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, is this when Kim said, like, be quiet? I'm
Yeah. Which
I'm in the spirit or something like that.
Carlton from Not Carlton Banks, he's done both parodies,
God.
Let me tell you
and
something.
he killed them both.
Oh my God!
Shout out to Carlton, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Listen. All I know is people need to. I think it needs to be more of that because we're in such a time where everybody's got to get along and and then y'all just gonna let this person sit over and just keep acting a fool until he's gonna keep acting a fool.
Literally acting.
They interrupting service. They doing all this. Let me tell you something. It was a long time ago, right? It was a while. Like my mama, I think I was 20 something. I was in my mama's house visiting or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
My mama had it on TBN, bro.
Oh yeah.
And I say this preacher's name because I love what he did. His name was Reverend Bloomer, Bishop Bloomer.
Yeah,
I think that's Charles Bloomer.
The
I
black
believe.
man?
I think he's still preaching. I believe. Listen, they were in a service, a whole service on TBN. You know how TBN had their live service?
Oh yeah.
Listen, a lady started doing that service. I'm sitting there watching TV. Mama, come and watch TV with me. You know, it's your mama. All right. Man, that lady, yes, Lord. Like she going in.
On live TV.
That man said, you stop, you spirit of rebellion. I said, oh
my God.
Oh, that is great.
On live TV.
Do you hear me? And she faded that fader right on down.
She herself faded.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, she was in the TV studio. She wanted to get the camera. She wanted some camera time.
It don't matter. If you got sense enough to shut up when they tell you to shut up, and you know they talking to you, you shouldn't have done it in the first place. That's what you get.
Yeah.
Have y'all?
No, she shouldn't have done it.
If that lady was out of order, you know, she's talking about, I'm worshiping too. Lady, you ain't leading this worship though. Chill out for a second. Still stay in worship.
I saw that. Oh man. People was mad at Kim for that.
I mean, because that's what I'm saying. Everybody got their own opinions about it, man. And it's very sad that people want to cancel people for trying to keep order.
Yeah.
You know, like the youngins call it gatekeeping. Oh, no gatekeeping. Yeah. It needs to be some order.
That does, yeah. I agree.
Because if that's the case, everybody's going to keep doing what they want to do, man. Yeah. And then it's going to be, and then, because for me, if you ask me, like, at some point we got to start thinking, is this even real what we doing if people get away with doing this type of stuff?
Yeah.
That's a whole different topic. I won't talk about that.
Lord.
No, but it's true though. There's that I do think that we do have a lack of discipline. It's
man, y'all need to hurry up and get to what I want to talk about. Come on, let's go. What we got next? Come on.
What do you want to tell us? What you want to talk about? Tell us what you want to talk about.
Oh no. Oh, so next topic. This is
you want to go? Okay.
I gotta ask you this. Did you guys see the post of the college athlete? His name is Lil Goody on TikTok. He claims to know why black male athletes prefer to date white women. Did y'all see that?
What was his reason?
What was his? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I'm eligible.
Well, you can quote him.
Well, no, you just read. You quote him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta,
So he's basically.
Hey, don't y'all come for my bro, man.
Yeah, I'll fight you.
I'm just
don't do that.
Quoting what somebody else said. I don't personally believe this.
What they say?
Okay.
What they had said. What they had said.
He was basically saying that the reason was because as an athlete, they're obviously coming into money when they sign their big, contracts and whatnot. So that when you date black girls, that they tend to want more things as opposed to the white girls will just kind of let you be. I'm completely paraphrasing what he's saying.
Yeah.
But that's what he was saying. So
Ooh, Jesus. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh.
Well, that's what he said.
He's gonna go.
So what's your thoughts on
He's
that?
gonna go viral.
Oh, he went viral. He's
Because-
viral now.
Who? You asking me what's my thoughts?
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't have no thoughts. I love black women. Yes.
And we thank you.
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Yes.
This
It's a lot I can say.
those humble hands that you giving, I'm gonna start calling those humble hands. When you do this, put your hands up.
You got to understand. You got to be careful what you say with this particular subject, this particular topic, because you don't want to alienate nobody.
Yeah.
You don't want to make nobody feel bad, and you know what I'm saying. And you know, I
think
I don't want to touch.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch it.
I think more.
I don't want to touch it.
More than one thing could be true. I got to go look at the video, but I mean, you got some, some guys that sign these big contracts, and the girl, it could be white or black, be like, oh, this is my opportunity. I'm about to get the bag. And then, however they want to navigate their relationship, that's on them. There are people that have
white,
huh?
Not white or black. It's white and black. They both doing that.
Well, no, that's
white women
that's
and black women are doing.
That's what I'm saying.
You get that bag. They see that bag in that future. Oh, let me get ahead and
you got some people that think like that. So it's like some of these athletes are targets, if you will.
So I can't say that it's a white or a black thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a person thing. It's a character thing. It's an integrity thing. Great part. I can't say that it's a white thing or a black thing. I just think that's a character thing or integrity thing, because you got some black women. I'm happy you got your money. Boom, and they'll help you multiply that money. You know what I'm saying?
Stimulus package.
Like that's it.
Come through.
Oh boy, she love her some her. That's all right. Be great,
you got to start somewhere. Hello.
Jesus.
I'm just saying.
Like that response. Oh man, that response was everything.
It's about
that is a heavy.
I think it's not that heavy, bro. Real talk. It's a character issue. It's a character issue.
That's really what it is.
And where do people get their character from?
Their choices, decisions, their learned behaviors.
I think
I really think character thing is a learned behavior.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Yeah, I feel like
and along with the learned behavior, it's what you choose to keep on your plate to eat.
Then your personal choices,
your personal choice. You're like, you know what? I see how that work right there. I don't think that's gonna work. I'm not gonna do that. Now, sometimes you may be wrong. You know what I mean?
And that's okay.
And then and that's okay. But at least you trying. You're not just gonna take. Neither one of y'all can say, "Well, King, this needs to happen." Based off of you guys' preferences or you guys' principles. I've said it before in another episode. You had in life, you got two main things. You got your principles and you got your preferences. You know what I'm saying? Your principles is what you stand on it, and you ain't changing. That is what it is. But don't get mad at somebody else because they don't agree with your principles. Let them have their own principles, their own preferences. Your preferences just like your phone preference. I like my screen to look like this. I like the dark screen. I like the light screen. I like the, those are your preferences. Things can change.
Yeah.
Opposed to principles. Principles, you stand on it. This is what it is. Boom. End of story. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's a character thing, bro. I don't think that's a thing of, it's a black thing or a white thing. You know what I mean? And you love who you love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the interracial couples. You know what I'm saying? You love who you love. Yeah. It is what that person love that person, and what they believe in and how they move and how they act is okay for them. Then okay, cool.
I'm glad that my dad.
It's not just interracial couples. It's also interracial people who have interracial, or people who have interracial, or a group of different races as friends. Yeah. So we tend to just put that as somebody you're in a relationship with, but it's your friend pool as well.
Right.
Your dad.
I'm saying interracial couples because we're talking about the interracial couple situation. I can't say some and the ladies, please don't nobody come for me.
What are you about to say?
Because I've experienced homies say, bro, I don't want to date a black chick because of whatever they reason. Yeah. And I've experienced homies say, man, I don't want to date white girls because of and watch this. And this coming from black and white homies. Because you know my friend pool is
colorful.
Crazy. Yeah. I would never say this one homie name, but he absolutely was attracted and he was attracted to black women. But because of who he is, he couldn't date a black woman.
Oh. Because of who he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll leave it like that.
Yeah.
Don't try to figure it out.
Oh, no. I'm just trying to make sense of, okay.
Because of who he is, because of his influence and because of who he is, not because of who, it's because of who he is to the world.
So he prefers black women, but he felt like, man, I can't even.
Well, I don't know if he prefer them. I know he's very attracted to them.
He was just saying, I can't date a black woman because of this life that I have.
And I got one homie that we all know. I got one homie we all know. This white dude. He ain't never dated a white girl day in his life.
Yeah, no.
All he know is black women.
Yeah, black women too.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
It is what it is.
Love you, man.
Like he likes some black.
Black. That's another black on black.
Yo, I have cried my eyeliner off. Stop.
I'm twisting my mouth right now.
Oh my God, help us today.
Entirely.
Let me say this. Let me say this to wrap this topic. I am thankful, as y'all are talking, I'm thankful that my parents raised me the way that they did. Because, when you're growing up, you see stuff, you're like, oh man, one day, my dad taught me and my mom, get your own stuff. Build your own stuff. Don't be, gawking after or chasing after what other people have. So I applaud the people who reach this level of success. And that all looks different for all of us. But we all have success within our own right. So you wouldn't see me chasing after nothing like that. So
seeing that, I think that's where it goes back to, like, it's the character. Character comes from, yes, how you're brought up.
Yeah.
But it's also not just how you're brought up, because there's people who've been brought up right and are serial killers.
Right.
So that's not the total equation.
Facts.
It's how you're brought up mixed with the decisions that person would naturally make anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's and the thing, Lane, like you said, and the reason why we're speaking from an aspect of this dude, because he's saying most of these D1 players and these bats, they get, man, I just think it's a preference thing. It's whatever you prefer. If he prefers her or her, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And if she's got good character, because
But I think in your 20s though, you're developing your character still. You don't have good or bad character. You're still developing. So I think them and like their. You think so?
Right from wrong. They know right from wrong.
No, I think
they know when something's shady and when it's not. Especially these young kids these days. Oh, they up on it.
But I'm saying, like, they don't have
a hustle. They know when they know when somebody's trying to scam them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all it is for me. And I understand character building is a thing, but you gotta know, you gotta feel that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't lie. Let me stop lying, because you don't feel it all the time.
Not all the time. Or sometimes you choose to ignore it.
But that's what I'm saying, especially at that age.
You better say that. Come on.
So what did you say? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I'm a man in you, because sometimes you just, if you choose to ignore it, because you're like, I like what I'm looking at and I like this is what I want to do with, and you choose it. So whatever you get coming to you is what you got coming to you. It is what it is.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah,
that's what they said. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really. I just think that happens in the music industry as well.
Yeah. So speaking of music industry, let's shift gears for a minute. Jay, were you about to say something?
No.
So, okay, I feel like there's been a lot of talk about record labels and deals and stuff like that. And you got streaming platforms and all these arguments over rights and licensing and stuff like that. Do you think, okay, first of all, what is the job of a record label today? Like, with the way our world is moving in the entertainment industry, music, what is the job of a record label? Is it worth somebody signing a deal with a record label? Mr. Producers.
here's what I would answer it this way. The labels right now today, they're shaking in their boots.
Really? Why do you think that?
Because they don't have, I'm going to use this term loosely, they don't have as many of us suckers anymore. We know the business for ourselves.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
The labels is just like the Don. You know what I'm saying? You go do this, you do this, I give you this money, you get that money. But before you make any money back, I got to get all mine first. Then you in the red. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So labels, I don't think, to answer your question, because you said, and I like what you said, what is the purpose of a label in today's time?
Right, today, not in the 70s, guys.
Yeah.
There isn't, if you ask me, there isn't one, unless you want to go ahead and get a lot of upfront money and a lot of marketing money.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? That's the only way I see a label being what's the word?
Like useful or lucrative
Yeah,
for an artist.
Yeah, that's the only way I see.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way I see the label being important to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking labels.
Sure.
But sometimes labels they still got the machine.
Right.
But if you look at it, right now we have a lot of indie labels / boutique labels. Let's call them boutique labels.
I like that
I don't want
word.
to call them indie. Let's call them boutique labels, because you have the majors have laid off so many people who kept the labels running. And now those people are at these boutique labels and they know how the business really run, and they really know music as well.
Mm-hmm.
And they have their network.
Yeah, and they got the whole
built-in.
they come with a built-in situation.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be, it's a gift and a curse, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Labels, I would prefer a boutique label over a major.
Mm.
You dig what I'm saying? Especially if that boutique label can, if they have the whole like distribution is so easy now. Everybody, I'm getting a distribution deal. Boy, you can get a distribution deal sitting at your house.
Yeah, by yourself. Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a marketing deal. If you play the game right, you can have your own marketing. I've seen too many kids and too many youngins come up via this internet,
right,
doing their own guerrilla marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in our day, we had teams going out putting up flyers and this, that.
Yeah.
It's sitting in front of this computer with these cameras, with these microphones, doing and being consistent at it. Now, mind you, these days and times, it's not longevity like it probably would used to be.
Oh yeah.
You got to get in, get yours, get out for the bubble burst. It's like the stock market. It's like the stock market right now. You get in, get it, and get out.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, let me go and get my bag. Let me move to something else. Because if you notice, I'm looking at even this. A lot of commercials now on TV are licensing songs that was just hot a year ago, year and a half ago, 2 years ago,
Right.
3. Like, I remember it took a long time for music to get licensed like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, thanks to TikTok and all the other social media platforms.
Right.
You know, did you see the Universal, John, have you seen that? The Universal Music Group thing with the music now. You could
subscribe, yeah.
to use the music on how I got records on Universal Music Group.
Yeah, how does that work?
How are you going to get paid?
How does that work? How do I get paid?
Have to?
Yeah.
This is a conversation that needs to be had.
It does need to be had.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So answer your question, a label. No, I don't think they're very necessary unless you want some right now money.
Mm-hmm. But you got to pay it back.
But you got to pay. No, remember that.
Yeah.
It's called recoup, young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to get that money. Listen, we want that bread back.
You're gonna pay it
and
back.
then before you know you poorer than you was before you started.
Yeah. I think for artists now, like, okay, so that for people who don't know anything about the music industry at all, the way it works, you look at a label just like a bank. So I'm the artist, I'm coming to, let's say Lane is the bank, right? I'm coming to Lane to get $1 million to do this project. So we make a deal, they say yes. Now they've given me $1 million, of which every single penny of this $1 million, I have to pay it back to her. So the way that works is when I sell a song or a CD, let's say it's $10, then she gets 85% of that because that's her cut from that. I have to pay the $1 million back from my remaining 15%. So that's how that works. And so now I'm in debt, obviously. So the question is asked, I have indie artists asking all the time, when can you help me like shop my album? Can you help me shop my whatever I'm trying to get signed? I'm like, man, right now you have the tools to be able to promote yourself, build your following, build yourself as an artist, because you're going to be more valuable, and you can go to the label with leverage as opposed to trying to get a handout. Now you're saying, I'll do a partnership with you, and these are my, I'm not going to give you 85%. You're going to get 50%. Yeah. We'll go halves on this if you want to partner up with me. You can walk up saying that, as opposed to, I'm at your mercy and I'm going to do whatever you guys say, because you're setting yourself up for failure. And we have, like, back in our day, we have so many people. TLC is a huge example of what not to do, because they were a huge group, a massive group, that they should have been set for life with that money.
Oh, yeah.
Instead, they were in debt. Instead, they owed money, and they came away from that situation. They talk about it now. So it's we can talk about it. They're okay with, they've done shows and whatnot about it, but like, learn from those mistakes and don't walk into those same situations. So, that's what I would say about that.
I don't knock labels, because
because
they've done business with labels.
Yeah, they have the network, bro. They have everything you need. They have it.
But I like a boutique label over a major label. I will say that.
Would you say that, let's say 10, 15 years ago, do you think just because let's just say 10 years ago, would you, if you had the choice to do a deal or sign with a boutique label versus a major label, what would you have chosen, like, years ago, 10 years ago?
Shit, I did
10
sign.
years ago, 2013?
What'd you say, 2014?
I said I did sign, and it still screwed me over. I still got screwed over in that situation.
I guess it would depend on the type of deal, huh, King?
Both of them.
It definitely for me. It's 10 years ago. It's 2014, and you asking me as an artist or a producer?
As a producer.
As a producer, well, see, producers' things run different because they give you song deals.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's say artists then. Let's do artists.
As an artist, maybe, because the change hadn't happened yet.
Right.
The change hadn't happened yet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna deliver a product that's good enough to make them label heads be like, yo, we got to push this.
Right. And they will. And
so sometimes as artists, they don't want to push it as hard. And let me say this to the now generation. If you want to go, because everybody wants to go independent. Everybody. Just know it's going to take harder work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Longer days, longer hours, and a longer time for you to really start seeing that thing.
Yeah.
Unless you come out of nowhere with one that's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Or you link up with somebody who got somewhat of a network.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be like, yo, listen to this. Or, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So this music industry, man, is a fickle thing.
It's very fickle.
Yeah, it's very fickle. It's a roller coaster ride. You just your situation's gotta be right. Cause even with producers, a lot of I say it like this. Hold on. As producers, can I say something? I'm gonna say it like this. As a producer. Hold on. I'm gonna say it like this. Let me find this, because I need everybody to understand my posture on this.
Come on, posture on something.
Yeah,
right.
You got it. Because at the end of the day, man, like you
laying posture before the Lord.
Oh, here y'all go with that. Nah, please not. I can't find a video, man. But Rick Ross said something in a video one time, and he said, "Can all producers please get paid?" Because a lot of producers ain't really getting paid. A lot of songwriters aren't getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of artists aren't getting paid. So who the hell is getting paid?
Well, see, here's the thing. These days and time, a lot of artists they get on the road, man. If you want to get paid, you got to tour. You got to get on, hit that stage. You got to do That's how y'all get money.
Yeah.
That's how producers, we not on the stage unless we acting like we're a DJ. We put a whole set together at home and then we get behind some turntables and we
Yeah.
And I just don't think I want to do that.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
vibe.
Yeah, that's not my whole thing. Listen, can we get to what I want to talk about? Can we go to what I want to talk about?
King, we're
please.
We're gonna get there, man. The Lord is gonna release us at the right moment and the right time.
Don't put those on the Lord. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not put that on the Lord.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this, and then we'll move on. Okay. And this is the last question.
All right.
So, as a producer, okay, kind of switching a little bit, but as a producer, I'm gonna give you two options to work with. If you could work with one of the two artists, which one would you work with? Kendrick Lamar or Drake?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a nice commercial break while he...
Listen, hold on, man.
Look, y'all, for those who are listening, if y'all could see the smile, the King's face right now, I have never seen him turn so red.
Oh, my God, because that is a loaded question.
This brother is red.
And I really want to cuss John out
I know.
now.
That's why.
For even... You know, because he threw that, like, that's a curveball. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, just so y'all know,
blood pressure in the face.
Listen, they don't like me saying this, but we do be having pre-production meetings because you got to be good at stuff. Listen, he did not say this. He just threw this at me.
And this is what I love, Jay.
This is no.
He said no.
No, I'm not answering that question, man. I plead the fifth.
Okay. So if he's gonna plead the fifth,
I plead the fifth.
Wait,
you can't plead the fifth,
boy. Yes,
can I get my 2 cents?
Boy,
so Jay, I want to ask you, who would you like to see him work with? I would say
For
Kendrick
sure.
Lamar is just biased. I really, really like.
I think so too. I think that's who you'd vibe with the most.
Right. That's how.
Not that you wouldn't vibe with Drake.
Right.
But I think who you would actually get in the studio with, and it would just like just flow.
So I feel like
Kendrick.
he could do some killer pop records on Drake. I feel like he could do some dope hip hop records, samples, and all this stuff on Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
How about that?
And again, I say, like, if he were to walk in the studio right now with Kendrick, I just feel like it would just flow.
It would be magic. Yeah.
He wouldn't have to put any thought to it. It would just
Kendrick,
it would just happen.
Holla at your girl. We got to work this out. We got to work this out, bro.
She's the representation.
That would be dope. That would be dope. But I need y'all to get along.
So you're not going to answer that.
I cannot answer that question because I couldn't answer that question, and because I'm manifesting a lot. So I don't want to. Yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Well, you heard what we thought. So there's that.
I'm definitely about to talk about this battle, though.
So speaking of them too,
listen, this beef.
I feel like I need to take a break. No, I'm just playing.
Listen, this beef, though. This right here,
I need them to get it together.
Huh?
Is this real?
They got it together.
Is this real, King? Please.
If you ask me that one more time.
I can ask you, is this real? Or is this like a ploy to like, you know?
If it is, it's the greatest thing on the planet.
Okay.
Either way, if it's not real.
I want people to get along though. Like y'all can do
that's
battles.
Your problem. You want everything to be sweet. That ain't what this is hip hop, baby.
Well, hip hop can be sweet.
This is hip hop. No, that's the problem with people. Everybody, you get a certificate. You get a certificate.
I'm not giving out certificates like that. I'm just saying.
I want everybody to everybody don't get along.
And I get
everybody do not get along.
Get that, but they're spending a whole lot of energy and records and production and creativity and
that I absolutely love marketing. And I think is amazing and is great for the culture.
Well, can you explain that?
Yes.
Can you explain that to me? Like when you say, because I've heard people say it's great for the culture. When you say that, are you talking about hip hop?
Hip hop battles.
Are you talking about black
hip hop battles? I'm talking about hip hop.
Okay.
Hip hop is transcended color.
Oh, I knew that from the beginning.
You know what I mean? Like this is hip hop. Listen, all I want to talk about is
get your popcorn.
It's Kendrick Lamar and Drake battle.
Get your popcorn, ladies and gentlemen. Get your popcorn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Started out, Kendrick was moving kind of slow, if you ask me. Drake came out, firing on all cylinders. Oh, but boy. Kendrick is the definition of leave the quiet, cool dude alone. He's cool, he quiet, people fool with him. Leave him alone. Don't go over there and bother him.
He don't want to be bothered.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you grew up in the hood like I grew up in the hood, everybody in the hood had that dude. He was always fly, fresh. He was cool. The girlies liked him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had his own thing. Don't bother him. Because the moment you bother him, he turn into
Incredible Hulk.
No. Kendrick Lamar called it himself. And that's what everybody called him. Certified the boogeyman.
Yeah.
Listen, man, stop playing with this dude. He said what he said. Whether some of the allegations are false or not. You know what I mean? Because now you got Drake to my Drake, what is the Heart song? What is the Heart song part? I don't even remember the name of the song.
The Heart Part 6?
Yeah, but he got this sample. The sample is saying prove it. Right?
Oh, oh no.
Again, I'm taking from my hood upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
Not even just hood upbringing. When somebody got you, you go like, prove it. You can prove it. I bet you can't prove it. Prove it.
Yeah.
Because you say prove it, and just to show your big chest, like you banging on your chest, prove it. I bet you can't prove it until they prove it.
That's it.
Never mind.
Until they prove it, and when they prove it, hello.
Mm-mm.
So listen, this battle, man. Like what we got? Okay, hold on. We had Kendrick. Wait, it's from the Metro Boomin and Future album. Kendrick had a verse on there. He said a few things.
Okay, yeah. Can we go down the list of the songs that they do, and then you can just explain to us what it is?
Okay.
So
I gotta be honest with you. I didn't. I think the like that with the Kendrick and with the Future Kendrick and Metro, it was part of their album. It was just a feature. Kendrick was just throwing jabs. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was. You know what I mean?
And at this time, do you think it was friendly, or do you think he was actually like coming at him for real?
It was a jab for sure. It was a jab for sure. This has never been friendly. This has never been.
But
friendly.
they were friends before.
That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, when did this all go bad or whatever?
On
that album?
And I'm asking, they were friends before, right? I'm not.
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't confirm nor deny that. I do not know to be 100%.
Okay.
But I do know, it came from the first person shooter song with J. Cole and Drake. And, they said a few things about Kendrick and that. Okay. And, I think
so. Drake started it.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah. Oh, and then J. Cole came with his jab, but I think he was the smartest man on the planet because he like, say, hey, bro, let me get out of this. This ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. I find out they don't like each other for real. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Mm-hmm. Let me go home and get my locks retwisted up or something.
Let me go get my hair did.
This ain't got nothing to do with me. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Then Drake came out with push-ups. He kind of went hard because Kendrick hadn't, Kendrick said his verse in the song and was done. Drake came out with push-ups straight firing at Kendrick.
Okay.
Kendrick said nothing. Drake released a few days later. Tailor-made freestyle. Ooh-wee. Then the kids started rearing up. He telling you, yo, bro, chill out, bro. You ask me in Euphoria, he like, yo, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Bro, chill, bro. Chill, bro. It was... And then the Kendrick Lamar 616 in LA, the way he used the title of the song, because a lot of people don't understand 616 in LA.
What does that mean?
If I'm not mistaken, that's when Nicole Brown Simpson died at 616.
Which explains the gloves on the picture.
I was wondering about that glove. I'm like, what is the significance of that?
Didn't know that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So why is he bringing that into it?
No, because Drake's a white guy, and now they trying to separate from the salt from the pepper, which can never be done. But they trying to separate the salt from the pepper, and because Drake is that, he's both of them. You know what I mean? I get it.
Rest in peace, Horenthal. Not to bring you back into this.
Say, man, I told you leave that man alone, man.
Okay.
Let him rest. Y'all done bothered him all those years. Leave him alone. And then Drake dropped this past weekend was amazing. Because I was excited. Couldn't wait to see what was said and done. Drake dropped Family Matters. And if you watch the cover art given away, for me, it's the graphic for me.
Yeah.
How on one of Kendrick's album covers, there was a minivan and Drake towed this same style minivan and had it get crushed. And I was like, yo, is everybody seeing this part? Again, because these are some of the big name guys. Right. Of course, they got marketing teams.
Yeah. People that can move quick too.
Yeah, of course. They sitting at the house right now. We got this ready, just in case he come with this. Of course. You know what I'm saying? You got to be intentional about it all. But let me tell you, when Drake did that Family Matters, Kendrick came right on back, Saints. And if my understanding, he came back in like 15, 20 minutes. Like the night Drake dropped Family Matters, Kendrick said, boom, right back at you. Let's go. And the way that man, I think that was the most disrespectful. It's called dissing. It's a diss record. You got to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
That was one of the most disrespectful because you talking to my child now?
That was low.
And you talking to my mama and my daddy?
Low. Jeez.
You telling my mama, your son got, and watch this. He called that boy mama by her first name.
Disrespectful.
He didn't put no miss in front of it. He didn't say Miss Sandra. No. He called her by her name. And told her to sit down. Son, sit down. I got to tell you something. Your son got a problem.
Oh, my God.
I said, yo, this dude is insane. And then that same night, to me, if this was a fight, that Not Like Us record he just did, go look at the graphics on that. That is Drake's Compound. Everybody been trying to figure out, watch this. Everybody been trying to figure out, this is just my theory. Everybody trying to figure out why all the pins on the house? Why all the pins on the house? In the state of Texas, I know for sure, the red dots, like the pins like that, are for sexual offenders. And they've been calling Drake a pedo. Kendrick been calling Drake a pedo in this whole situation. So if you go look at that, and he got everybody talking about, is that talking about he see dead people, he gonna kill all these people? No, he's saying that's that many pedos in that house.
I'm looking at it. Oh my God.
In the state of Texas,
the roof is covered.
Yeah.
Listen, the state of Texas, that is the pin for sexual offenders, because they have, when they register, you can actually go online and say sexual offenders near me.
Oh, I do.
And it'll pop up.
I be checking that stuff. Oh.
Like, that's a real situation.
Oh my God.
And I got to be honest with you, the way.
Wow.
That Not Like Us, man, from Kendrick Lamar is got to be the greatest song of the year so far. He should win a Grammy for that.
Yeah.
And we know it's a diss record, but listen, this song was so amazing. It almost broke the internet. Like, people was going crazy. So to the point where there's a guy, I forget who it is, but he was arguing with a professor, or he was the professor from Princeton, talking about he should have mixed this. And he said, listen, man, you got professors arguing about this. This is the illest
Ivy League schools
I have ever seen.
That's interesting.
I legit love it. The Heart Part 6.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking at
Drake had to fight back.
Okay.
He had to fight back because the word around here was like, yo, after he went off like that, because you done talk to my child, my mother, my father, and you saying I got an 11-year-old daughter a secret daughter that nobody know nothing about, and you spoke to her too? And you told my son, let me mentor you. You won't be like your daddy. You'll be a king. You'll be a good, if you let me mentor you. What, boy? When I say he disrespected that man so cold, I'm sorry. that had to be the illest. And Drake came, Drake was just fighting back with the Heart Part 6. Because if he hadn't said nothing, because people are still saying he won, like Kendrick won right now.
Are you saying the Heart Part 6 because Kendrick Lamar has a song called the Heart Part 5 and a 4?
Maybe, but also Drake, maybe, but Drake is also in Canada they call him the Sixth God.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot. Listen, man, y'all better. It's a lot to unpack on this, man.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? And for me, listening to it, if you go listen to it is in its entirety. Drake basically said, "Man, I don't even want to beef no more. I quit." He literally said, "Man, I don't even want to beef with you no more." Then you quit. You lost.
So then he loses, right?
If you ask me,
if you concede, that means you lose. Is that what you're saying?
Listen,
how do these things normally end? Like how does it typically end?
The last battle like this and this level, you got somebody. Sometimes people just won't say nothing no more. You know what I mean? Because the last battle was for me on this level. I'm sure there's been other battles, but for me on this level, it was Nas and Jay-Z. Or it could have been, it was Nas and Jay-Z on me when he hit that with that ether. Like Jesus. Listen. Listen, listen, man. Waiting. It was the Nas and Jay-Z. Got some people, it's about the 50 and the Ja Rule. That was not even a battle. 50 bodied that boy ASAP. Got him out of here quick. Chris Brown got Quavo out of here quick. You ain't heard. Quavo came back with one record and tried to put.
I forgot about that quick.
Exactly.
Golly.
Chris Brown got him out of here. Easy work, fast work.
He rapped.
Done. Bang, 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 bang. I'm out. Finished. He finished that boy.
And we're done.
And so how it usually ends, somebody concede. And if that was Drake's, can I say, is it concession speech? If that was his concession speech, he's done.
Yeah.
He is finished, man. Can't wait. Kendrick had the internet on fire. Oh my God. Yeah. Like Kendrick gave, and he's one of the greatest storytellers. Because a lot of people, they forget that the man is a Pulitzer Prize winner.
Yeah, he's super
Listen to me, man. That boy is intelligent. That boy is smart. Yeah. You don't leave that man alone.
He's got a way with words, man, that is just, I don't know. He's crazy.
Like I told, like even with, again, let's take the Quavo and Chris Brown thing, right? You got to fight after that. We got to fight. You gonna have to we got to fight because the way Chris Brown bodied that kid, Quavo tried to swing back, but it wasn't nothing. It was over, and it's gone quiet. And it's been 2 weeks almost now. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't think this thing is over yet. They giving us a breather.
Okay,
they giving us a breather. We got a lot to talk about, and when I say we, I mean hip hop culture. It ain't black or white. Right. It's hip hop. Let's go listen to this good music and be like, oh, did you hear what he said? Okay. Oh, look how he put those words together.
But the way you just so you say that it's hip hop is a culture. It's not black or white. Why are they making it such a black and white thing when it comes to Drake and the whole half white, half black thing?
Because that was a snippet that Drake put out. I think it was Friday night. Because it's a lot of music happened this past weekend.
A lot.
It was a lot. And somewhere in that song, Drake started talking about slaves, how we're still slaves. And then he said one thing, something I'm going to find it. I'm paraphrasing, but he said, y'all going to make me act like George Zimmerman. And so when you start playing that game, all right, shout out to the big homie Rick Ross. Rick Ross calling white boy, say white boy, stop playing.
Wow, yeah.
Like when you start pulling out saying you're gonna be George Zimmerman, somebody who, we all know what impact that had on black and white relations. And that's what you choose to use?
Right, that of all.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't.
And then if you go listen to the Heart Part 6, I think I'm paraphrasing again, something about if I was a pedo, First off, you don't even play like that.
That's what Rick Ross
You don't
was
even
telling them.
You don't even if I was that.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't even if I was that.
I would have been arrested or something like that.
Something like that. And like, bro, no.
After
Right.
that's the stupid thing to say.
Right.
After
Like, all I
you
see
was on
is
stage,
raid. Now you're gonna have a raid
even
on
though
your
we
house.
know it was a few years back, Drake was 23. The girl was 17.
No bueno.
Okay.
And he asked that girl, how old are you? And she said 17. I'm certain, and from the video, you can hear Drake saying something about how her breast was firm against his body when he hugged her. And he asked her, well, you 17? Why are you so thick like that?
Oh my God. Now, okay. Is maybe a 17-year-old in Canada legal age?
He was on tour, cuz he went in Canada. He went in Canada. He was on tour. He was out on tour.
Wow.
God.
Let me find out where he was at. Hold on. I can find it because that's don't even play with me like that. Let one of my granddaughters go, Papa, he said,
Listen.
Right.
Run it up, homie. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. What did you say, little girl? What you doing on stage?
Yeah, what
was
you doing on stage?
Where your mama at?
Oh shit. Canada. Oh, sorry. Canada's age of consent. The age of consent to sexual activity is 16 years old in Canada, bro.
Hold on. Let's find out where Drake was at.
This is disgusting.
What city was he in? Oh Lord. I can't even type fast enough.
That's crazy. So of course he thought he could do it. She was a year older than consent where he's from.
Really?
Oh, stupid self didn't think to ask what's the legal age here.
Yo, all I know, if any of you, that's crazy. That is crazy. Well, you know what? Yeah, it's a double standard because I was 16, she was 36.
Thank you guys so much for being here.
It's definitely a double standard. It's a double standard.
I believe anyway, that absolutely exists.
You could still sue her.
Boy, I wasn't trying to sue nobody, boy.
Look at his face, y'all.
Hey, boy, I was 16.
He said,
ooh-wee.
Reminisce on the love we had.
All right. We making her uncomfortable. We making her uncomfortable.
You making me uncomfortable. I'm trying to help y'all.
She like, Jesus Christ, help me. I ain't do nothing wrong. I'm just talking about what happened to me.
I'm just trying to stay close. I
wasn't, what happened to me, I didn't feel, you know what I mean? But it's a double standard.
No, it absolutely is.
Absolutely a double standard. But yeah, this Drake and Kendrick thing, I don't think it's over. They're giving us time to unpack all this stuff.
You think everybody's gone to their corners in the ring and then something is going to come out later?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's interesting.
Because all it's going to take is for one of them to say something.
Oh, yeah. To bring it back to life. It's interesting how much focus is on this because it's very, very live and it's who it is. And there's so many other major cases and stories that are going on in hip hop that right now can't be tended to. I'll leave that at that.
Yeah, we don't want to tend to them. We want to hear these dudes rap.
I know, and they're happy about it. Like, y'all look over there.
Bars. Let's go. What y'all got?
Right.
Oh.
No, I don't think it's I hear what you're saying, Lane, but I don't think it's a distraction. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world.
Is.
I don't think it's a distraction. I just think, you want to, if you ask me, it's so much stuff going on in the world where to me, this is very minor.
Well,
A minor. Oh boy, that was a great line right there.
Thank you.
Oh, that was a great line when he did that. Oh, Kendrick. Okay, let me stop.
You've talked a lot about Mr. Lamar, going back to John's question. But
listen, all I say is, man, that's a.
We're gonna get these records going with King.
You hear me?
Oh,
cool with me if you're cool with me, homie. Like I'm with it. I'm with it.
Never heard you say that. I love that.
Lane,
cool with me.
I know they were trying to get somebody to get involved to try to bring the two guys together to reconcile their differences.
Yeah.
if you could have
Nigga, no,
a
they
moment,
wouldn't. Stop lying.
if you could have a moment with
Stop
Drake,
lying. No, don't sit. No,
and
don't
Let
do
me
it.
have
Don't
this
do it,
moment.
Lane.
yeah,
Don't
let
do
her
it.
have
Let
it,
me have
King.
this
I want to see
moment.
what words of
Y'all about to make this shit corny.
what words of wisdom would you like to share to the guys and to try to bring them
So first
together?
of all, I don't know how to take your whole little comment talking about making something corny. Okay, because A, there's nothing corny about me. B, to answer John's question, and you can have your moment. You know what? I would just sit down with him and be like, okay, so let's talk. So what's going on with you? What problem do you have with him? What did he do to you? Okay, and where is this going? Where is this moving? Are y'all for real? Are we going to lunch after this? Like, what is it? No, seriously, I do. That's why I was asking earlier.
That don't end nothing.
Okay, first of all, I can't end it. They got to end it. But that's why I was asking earlier.
The Lord can end it through you.
You know what?
I believe that.
I'm out
I
of here.
am a coach.
I'm done.
So.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna go ahead and end the show. I'm gonna walk off right now. I'm gonna take y'all go ahead and end this show.
He must have to use the bathroom.
I do not. You better watch it. You better watch it.
I'm not scared. Okay.
In the words of Whitney Houston, you better lay low. Listen. Chill out.
Where did she say that? Anyway, y'all, okay, we finna get out of here. John, y'all have anything else where we need to get out of here?
Listen, I'm out. I'm like, cause
Listen, I do hope the best for everybody. That's just my life, and that's what it's gonna be.
I love it.
That's what it's gonna be. Cause I ain't always been.
I'm ready for another round of it. To be quite honest with you.
Well, I mean, I have a feeling that you're gonna get your wish. So I'm pretty sure they're not done. In fact, somebody better check. There might be another record out, but y'all.
You know what? I'm gonna check now. But my timeline lets me know he did it.
Yeah,
Drake dropped. Kendrick dropped.
But for real though, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in, liking, subscribing, sharing, downloading our podcast episodes. Talk to us. I know I say that all the time, but seriously, don't be afraid to comment or send us a message and ask us about topics that you want to hear us to, discuss. Yeah, I'm going to give it over to my brother as he's doing a search to see if there are any other records coming out.
So, or you know what? Even if somebody wants to be a guest, like if there's some, we are talking about trauma and different things that you've dealt with. If you want to kind of talk about it and be a guest on the show to talk about it, we'd love to talk to you and just dive into what that is. So yeah, and
thank you for saying that, Jay. We don't consider ourselves to be we're not certified. We're not doctors. Yeah, we're not doctors, right. But we do find wealth in being able to have a conversation and bounce ideas off of one another. So just want to put that out there because y'all ain't gonna be talking about. They gave us this. Right. They gave me this. No. We're just talking about it and taking care of one another. Hence, talk and tunes. Right. And so, Baby Bishop.
7. It's your turn. 7.
I'm gonna pass the mic to my brother and co-host.
Listen,
7. He's going in deep over there, y'all.
Listen, man. I'm locked in with this because this is.
You are absolutely locked in.
Oh, see now here they go. Never seen so many men excited to torment. Shut up.
What?
Let's enjoy this. Nothing.
See, just had a moment, guys. Y'all.
Yeah, look, man, this is fun. I don't want to see nobody tie nobody down.
Don't.
Shut up. Life. You ain't talking about you. There's somebody on my time. Get out of here.
But what if
ain't nobody gonna die?
That's how they feel.
Ain't nobody gonna die. Ain't nobody gonna die.
We hope not. We don't want that to happen.
Girl, anybody gonna die?
Because it's happened before.
Yes.
And people are just now having to deal with those consequences.
Oh, y'all finished.
We're waiting on you to give us the benediction.
Listen, thank y'all again for tuning in via YouTube, all your streaming platforms. I want to thank y'all. Hit the like button, subscribe button, share button. All the buttons.
Mash them.
You know what I'm saying?
Mash
them. What you just say?
Hallelujah.
Say, man, what are y'all doing, bro? Don't do that. What's going on? Don't. y'all need.
I just said I love to hear him sing.
What I don't like about y'all.
I wasn't saying anything except I love to hear John sing.
Let me get us out. We're gonna get out of here. Listen, this benediction goes a little something like this. Now may the Lord watch between me and thee, while we're absent one from another. May He keep you in perfect peace. Hold up, I gotta start over. Man, put your hands down, bro.
Why?
Because it's white.
What is wrong with you, John?
He's receiving.
Why can't I do that?
What you're
see, you like that pastor telling somebody who's worshiping
Hush.
to be quiet, and I'm not even making a noise.
Okay.
This is white noise.
Now may the Lord watch between me and thee, while we're absent one from another. May He keep you in perfect peace. Peace is our prayer. Yes, man, I'm King. That's Lane. That's Money Montez. We got the homie Max in the back. Y'all take it easy. Peace.